Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise. So a lot more people are following the whole nomad movement and trying to get out there on their own and trying to figure out how to do it very cheap. So a lot of questions are concerning with boondocking now. So today I just want to go through the top questions about boondocking. So the biggest question about boondocking is, well, where can I camp? So the quick answer to that is going to be anywhere on public lands that has a designated sign or a road sign that says public lands. So you can usually look on like Google Maps and stuff and it'll show a giant area that says public lands. Or usually it'll be, you can zoom in and it'll see the roads, and the roads will be like FR, and then it'll say like a number. So that means forest road, or it'll be just a number itself. Usually that means it's a forest road or a BLM road or just a public road. So that's going to be your first big thing if you look on the map. And then if you actually go to the physical area, there's usually going to be a brown sign somewhere, just like a little thin brown sign somewhere at the beginning that says a number on it. And then every turn that you take should have a brown sign on it. If there's no brown sign, that means it's technically not a road and you should not be able to go down it. So the next biggest question is it free? Well, yes, it is pretty much free everywhere you go. There are going to be a few spots that you may go to that's public lands, but they do make you pay for it. There are some places where they do like recreational things, where there's like sand dunes and things like that. It's actually technically public lands, but BLM does make you pay to go onto it. And be careful for state land as well. State land says it's actually public land, but technically you actually have to pay to go on it or to have a permit. All right, next question is it safe? Well, yes, we've been doing this for like 6-7 years now, and we've never had an issue. The only time we ever have maybe an issue is when we're camping on the edges, like right where the public lands begin. That's kind of where everybody likes to frolic, so that's probably where you're going to run into the most issues. Animal-wise, you're really not going to have an issue anywhere unless you're staying at a campground or something like that that's on public lands, because that's usually where animals congregate because they know that they can get food there. All right, next up is how long can you stay in a spot? Well, technically, most places are going to 14 days. That's how much they allow you for, and then you have to move to a different spot. So usually they'll have a sign at the entrance of your public lands that says all the rules, but it's usually around 14 days. So lastly is, where can I park? Well, it is public lands, but they do require you to stay on designated routes, so those ones with the brown signs on them. So make sure to stay on those roads, and there's usually going to be plenty of pull-offs with fire pits already made for you to park into those ones. So there's lots of places to park. If you want to park off the side of the road, you probably can do that. Just don't, disturb the land too much, and just don't park next to water. That's usually a rule, is to not park within about 100 yards of a waterway. So there you have it, guys. There's my top 5 questions I've been getting asked about boondocking. If you have more questions about boondocking or just nomading in general, make sure to leave them in the comments below. We've been doing this for like 7 years now. Never had an issue. We have lots of experience. So if you have any questions, make sure to leave them down below. Otherwise, we'll see you guys out there.